All right. Hello, everyone. This is Carlos Martinez coming to you live from my home in Chicago. I hope whenever you're watching this, whether it's the live or the replay, that you're having just an amazing, amazing day. Just want to talk to you about an important subject here about the 4 keys to getting unstuck, something that helped me get unstuck because I was stuck for a long time. And I'll get into my story in just a little bit. But and I see a lot of my business partners, a lot of my colleagues, a lot of my friends, they're just kind of stuck. They're just going through life, and it's almost like the movie Groundhog Day with Bill Murray, right? It's just like over and over and over and over. Well, I'm here to give you 4 keys to get unstuck, right? Because if you're going through life and you're like, man, life's just not getting any better, the relationships are the same, I'm not growing, my check is the same, I get my little measly raise, I can barely pay my bills, I can't do anything, I want to get ahead, I want to pay my kids' college, I want to do this. You got dreams, you got goals, but you've been stuck for a long time. And guess what? That was me. So, but I'm going to get into it in just a little bit. Let me say hello to the amazing Barbara Brown. How are you doing? Great morning to you as well, Barbara. How's it going? So, folks, have you ever just felt stuck in life? All right, just stuck, just the same old thing. And almost like you almost get to the point where like it's an area of comfort, maybe even discomfort, right? Maybe it's an area of discomfort, but it's just the same old thing and you're not growing and nothing's happening and just, something's tugging at your heart, something's tugging at your gut. And I'm telling you that the thing that's tugging at you is like, it's God, like something that he just put in your heart. Like you were just called and meant to do something else, something greater than what you're currently going through. And perhaps you've tried, especially, like in the online business, right? So as you know, I'm in the online business and I got a lot of business partners, a lot of people that I brought on board, and some of them are advancing, some of them are not, and they're just kind of stuck. So I'm here to speak to you. To let you know that I feel your pain, because that was me. My goodness, I was stuck for a long time. I was stuck in corporate America, right? I was stuck in corporate America for 29 years. Now, I was grateful to God that I had a job, I had a paycheck, I paid my bills, I was comfortable, but I don't know about you guys. I just didn't want to get to the end of my life, whenever that is, right? Whether I'm going to be an old man or whatever. And by the way, I've always, I don't know, ever since I was a little kid, I just know that I'm going to live to like be 100 years old. Like, I don't know. It's just like a gut feeling that I've always had. And I want to live to be old. So whenever that age is, whenever God decides to take me to heaven, and I'm totally fine with it, right? But the one thing I didn't want is that I did not want to get to the end of my life and look back and say, man, I didn't give it everything that I got. I didn't have the courage to pursue my dreams. I didn't have the courage because I was too afraid to fail. I was afraid to do this. I was afraid to do that. And that is the one thing I did not want. Okay. I wanted to live a life of freedom, and not just for me, right? To be able to encourage others, to be able to leave a legacy for my kids, like, hey, whatever your dreams are, just go for it. Give it all you've got. You're going to fall down. You're going to get, bumped and bruised and blood and sweat and tears and all that other kind of stuff. But failure is not the end. That's just a stepping stone, right? And so, and I ventured into this online business, right? And I've had amazing success, but it hasn't been with setbacks and failures and stuff like that. But it actually took me a long time, folks. I was just stuck. I had one foot in corporate America and I had another foot in online business. And I just could not seem to get unstuck. And then went like this for like well over 20 years. And until I finally just, one of the things, here's key number one, by the way, here's key number one. One of the things that kind of held me back was really just my own thinking. And so step number one, key number one is this: faith, right? And the Apostle Paul in the Bible, he talks about faith. Faith is really, okay, to call forth things, to like speak things, right? As if, even though they're not, but as if they were. right? So speak for things that as if they are, as if like they already existed, even though in reality they haven't existed, right? So for example, you look at Abraham, right? In the Bible, you look at Abraham, him and his wife, they're old, they don't have any children, and God promised them that he would be the father of many nations. More nations, more nations and more people than you can count stars, right? And I don't know if you guys have ever been to like an area where they're like, because in the city you can't see all the stars, but you go to, like, for example, to Mexico, right? Oh my goodness, the lights. I mean, like there's not a single a space where you don't see stars. It's just lit up with stars, right? And so imagine that. So Abraham, he had to believe on God's promises of what was going to happen, right? That's faith. I don't know how you're going to do it, God, but something's going to happen that you promised me, but I'm going to speak it as if it were true. That's manifesting. I'm going to speak it as if it were true, even though it's not right now. All right. So that's number one, faith. So for example, if you're in an online business and you're looking to get to a certain rank, right? You're looking to get to a certain rank. So let's just call it the, super affiliate rank. And I'm just throwing a rank out there, right? I am speaking that into existence. I am stepping out in faith. How that's going to happen, I don't know. Okay. But I am speaking it in faith as if it already existed, even though it's not there yet. Or are you looking to get to the first rank? Whatever that is, you got to speak it into existence. And that's what faith means, believing and speaking into existence as it if already were, even though it's not. Okay. Now, takes us to key number 2. Okay. This is the hard part. This is the hardest part. This is the hardest part. And you guys are not going to like it, but it's the truth. You got to have patience. You got to have patience. And I know it's so hard, right? Human nature is like, no, I want it now. I've been working hard, or maybe I've been stuck and I've been hurting or whatever. It can be in relationships too, guys, but we're talking about online businesses here. But you've got to just have patience, because, do I ever feel like quitting? Absolutely. It's just natural. Sometimes I just feel like giving up, because as one of my mentors likes to say, hey, the best part of network marketing, the best part of online businesses, is the people. The worst part of online businesses is the people. So it's both sides of it, right? But you just got to have patience. You got to have patience. That is, to me, that is the hardest thing to do, because you're working it, you're doing it, you're reaching out to people, you're doing whatever you can to grow your online business, but you're just stuck, right? You're stuck. But that's where number 2 comes in. You got to have patience, right? Patience is so important, because we can get impatient and try to force things that really are just meant to be. You got to be faithful to the little things, right? You got to be faithful to the little things, right? But you got to have patience. That is key number 2. Key number 3, okay? You have to engage in consistent action. You got to engage in consistent action. The key word here is consistent action, right? And I love the story of the bamboo tree. Okay, I didn't know this about the bamboo tree. The bamboo tree, when it's a seed, and you dig it up, the Chinese bamboo tree. Okay, that's the story that I heard. The Chinese bamboo tree. When you dig a bamboo tree, the bamboo seed, it's actually seed. It's like a little mini coconut. It's kind of a hard thing, and it's actually a very hard shell. And you dig it into the ground and you water it. Well, guess what? You have to water this and nurture this and take care of this for 5 years. 5 years. And then all of a sudden, it breaks the shell of the seed. It breaks the ground. And in 6 weeks, 6 weeks after watering it for 5 years, in 6 weeks, okay, 6 weeks, it grows 90 feet in 6 weeks. All right. So the question is, well, how long did it take the plant to grow? Did it take it 6 weeks? Did it take the bamboo tree? Imagine, because it grows very quickly, right? After the 5 years, 6 weeks to grow 90 feet. Now that's super tall, right? So the question is, how long did it take the bamboo tree to grow? Did it take it 6 weeks, or did it take it 5 years? Well, the correct answer is it took 5 years, but it was 5 years of just sun and water and taking care of the soil, make sure, all that kind of stuff. This happened for 5 years, right? So that's what? Patience and consistent action. patience, and consistent action, because the fruit comes after all the consistent action that you're taking. But what happens is we tend to get discouraged, right? We tend to get discouraged, okay? And discourage, if you look at the word there, disencourage, right? Disencourage, right? And it's like almost those two words don't go together, right? So discourage is almost like not having the courage to continue, right? And that leaves me to the fourth step, the fourth key. The fourth key is have the courage to continue, which is the opposite of discouragement, right? Have the courage to continue. And how do you do that? And this is a circle. It takes us back to number one, which is faith. God, you know what? I am going to just focus on the little things. I'm going to be faithful to the little things. Okay. I don't know how you're going to make this happen. I don't know how you're going to make me a super affiliate. I don't know how you're going to allow me to earn this kind of income so I can take care of my family, take care of my children, take care of this, take care of that. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I'm going to have faith that you are, and I'm going to have the courage, right? Key number 4, I'm going to have the courage to continue despite and until. And I've just made the decision that I am all in no matter what happens. And I'm going to trust you, God. You're going to make it happen. That's it. And as one of my all-time favorite sayings is this one: do your best, God does the rest. Do your best, God does the rest. So at the end of every day, you got to seriously ask yourself, did I do my best today? Did I do my best? Now, yes, we get tired and sometimes we need rest. I get that, right? But did you really do your best today? Did you take focused, consistent action in whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish? Whether you're trying to improve a relationship with someone, whether you're trying to lose weight or get to a certain fitness level, whether your goal is to read one book a month, right? Whether your goal is to grow your online business, okay? Did you take focused, consistent action? Now, action doesn't just mean busy work, right? Because oftentimes we confuse busyness, like I was busy all day. I was busy all day today. But really, how much of that was actually income producing activities? How much of that was truly, truly income producing activity where you're actually reaching out to people, connecting, having conversations, right? Building relationships to see if they're open to take a look. Because that's really, at the end of the day, that's the only number that matters. Did you have the courage to be consistent and actually reach out to people? Guys, folks, here's the thing. If you're not being consistent with it, all of these come to play together, right? So faith, number one, faith. Okay. Number 2, right? You got to have patience. I know it's hard, guys. I know it's hard because trust me, I get impatient. Like, oh man, I should already be at this level now with all the action that I'm taking. Patience, Carlos. Patience, Carlos. Patience, Frankie. Patience, Lily. Patience, Tom. Patience, Gina. Patience. Patience. It is so hard. To me, that is the hardest thing to do, right? Because we're impatient. That like our human nature is we want it now, but we've got to be patient. Number 3, right? You got to engage in consistent action. But what type of a consistent action, right? What type of consistent action? Is it actually income producing activities? So busyness is not action, right? So for example, if my goal is to be fit, okay, I just can't read a book about fitness on how to work out. I got to actually get my butt to the gym or work out at home or whatever, whether it's 30 minutes or whatever it may be, but I got to take action every day to do something to get me fit. I got to watch what I eat, right? I can't be eating ice cream and cake all day long, right? I got to be eating something vegetable. That doesn't mean you don't cheat, right? I like to cheat on weekends. Right? I like to cheat on some of the sweets that I like to eat on weekends, but I in moderation, right? So what consistent action are you taking to help you get to that goal? And then last but not least, the opposite of discouragement is courage. Have the courage to continue. Have the courage to continue to move forward, okay, in faith, because you can't see this, but you've got to be faithful to the little things. And if you're faithful to the little things, God takes care of the big things on his timing, just like the bamboo tree, right? 5 years of watering the bamboo seed, and then all of a sudden, 6 weeks, right? 6 weeks, it grows 90 feet. Okay, so on his timing, it will grow. Be consistent with the little things. Keep moving forward in faith and in courage and in action, consistent action. And I promise you, you will reap and like an abundant harvest on his timing, right? So remember, just do your best and God does the rest. So folks, hopefully you guys got value from this. I hope you did. Hey, Gina Saran, thank you so much for watching my live. Lily Romero, thank you for all the love. You're amazing. The amazing Aaron Parker, that's right. Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you for the blessing, man. Thank you for being an awesome leader. Lily, thank you. That's right. Faith, patience, engaging, consistent action, and have the courage to continue. Colleen, McMahon, Skillman, Julie K. Mumford, thank you so much. What does your mom? Your mom says, patience is a virtue. Possess it if you can. It's seldom found in women and can never be found in men. That is hilarious. I love it. That is so true. That is so true. Good morning, Ron. Oh, thank you so much, Julie K. You're amazing, guys. You're awesome. Love it. Amazing servant leader. Ron Deering's in the house. What's up, Beverly Chase Dawkins? We got Ashton Dawson, Tom Pipchak. Thank you so much for watching my lives. Bonnie McLaughlin. You guys are awesome. We got Mariah Rodriguez, Barbara Brown. Again, thank you so much, folks. Remember, folks, just be consistent with those 4 things. I'm telling you, more than anything else. And if I just wanted to leave you with one thing, all right, take consistent action. Just take consistent action, focused action that actually that's going to produce the results that you're looking for. And over time, it will happen. Trust me, it always does happen. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. I believe in you. You guys got this. I love you guys so much. Until the next live. Bye for now. Drop some hearts. Drop some love. Share this out with other people. Love you guys. Mwah. Until the next live. Bye for now. God bless you.